Yo, what is good? My very cool. What is good? So, this girl has absolutely lost her mind. I can't believe how much she's putting one of her friends through just so she could pretty much make a point that her love is greater than her want to leave and be a better person in a school and, have all the stuff she wants at the school. But instead of doing that, she should just focus on this other girl who wants her to do all this stuff and really doesn't even see the point of having Rika know anything about school, know anything about life and stuff like that. So it's pretty nuts how far she's going to continuously go, because I know for a fact this is not going to stop. Just by the way she's talking, just by the way she's carrying herself, she really does believe that this is the only way to do this, and it's pretty scary. This is a pretty scary situation to see. Nonetheless, she really does not care, right? Like, her caring is been gone, and because she doesn't care so much, that's the ultimate point of the story, is how quickly everything has changed so fast just because one person has a whole different agenda than someone else. It is ridiculously scary how forward this girl is being, knowing that the loops exist, not to mention just the fact that everybody who has experienced certain things like this, like Rika, and escaped it, she is now being pulled into it more than she ever has, and pretty much looks like she has to just make up for all of what this I always forget her name, the girl who's in the loop now, but she literally has got to make up any and everything to try to stay alive, because she's going to soon remember everything as the other girl does, and with remembering everything, she's only going to have a select amount of knowledge about what's going on. So it's one of these things where we're just stuck wondering how far this is going to go, like how much trouble is going to be caused in this situation. And nonetheless, if they both are actually either going to get out of this, or if whoever wins is really going to take it to those next levels of just torture and, making each other forcefully do what each other wants. Like, the crazy part is, people might hate her for what she's doing, but Rika has done the same thing, where she did all of this, and once she was done doing all of it, what did she do after? What did she do after this was all said and done? She literally just got to go to school. She got to do everything she wanted after this loop ended, and by the loop ending, that was the worst thing that could happen to her, because then Rika pushed on this loop without knowing it's a loop of, hey, I want you to go to the school, and if you don't go to the school, I'm gonna still try to get you to go. I know for a fact that you're gonna go. Like, Rika's saying some very, very interesting things that just sounds like she knows partially about the loop that she was already in, right? Like, she's like, I know you'll do this, I know you'll do that, almost as if she has her friends pegged, which is pretty messed up, just knowing that she's in a position where she can forcefully try to talk her her besties into doing something that only she wants to do. So it's very, very clear to me that this is going to be a long time coming, just seeing all this stuff break apart. But knowing that there's going to probably be some crazy ending of all this, I am definitely excited to see what they're going to do. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about all this. Do you think what she's doing is right or wrong for herself? Because of course it looks like it's wrong, but what we have to understand as the audience is Rika did all this stuff so she could leave and, get out of this place, while this girl's doing it all so Rika can't leave, get out of this place, and she'll be stuck living the same kind of life that she was trying to escape from this whole entire time. And she's only going to live this life now because of one person who thinks her love is so much greater than whatever it is she's trying to do, that she's willing to just sacrifice all of her time and everything to make sure she can't do anything but stay here and love her. So I am super scared for what's gonna happen in the future. One of them has to buckle, or neither of them. But with her having more of the loop on her side, everything is leaning towards her winning compared to Rika. But that is just a fairy tale dream, in my opinion, because Rika is pretty capable, and we already know that. And if there's any way that Rika is gonna start knowing the loop is there, she might become the Rika who was capable of just fighting and going and going and going. So that's something she's not taking into account. Just like she said, Rika has gone through hundreds of years of this. So if you start putting her through a couple of them, she might start remembering things that she's already tried to do, or people that's already tried to do stuff around her. The thing about this now is it feels like there isn't a curse because of how this girl is taking the deaths on her own hands, right? Rika had to die because the day came, and that was it. This girl's just like, nah, we're dying because I want us to die, So we'll see how this turns out. I hope you all have an amazing day, night, evening, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.